to you for a minute? Nah, we need to talk.
Know.
You know me. Come on, get in. We need to talk for real.
I don't know.
Hop in. I said, get in.
One, you done gained weight. Look at you. Chubby.
Dang.
Yeah. You done gained a lot of weight.
I mean,
yeah, look at you.
Dang.
Yeah, I know you have. Yep, you done gained a lot of weight. You have. And it's just not a beautiful sight for you. I don't like that for you at all. You know, and I'm just being honest with you. Two, you done cut off your friends, your family, your sisters, your niece, your nephew. You done cut off most of your loved ones. And that's not okay. We don't roll like that. I don't understand that about you. I don't understand why you're doing it. And then on top of that, I think you're getting depressed. You're tapping into the depression state again. And I just don't know why. Like, can you help me out with that? Like, what's going on with you? And I want to show you. Let me show you. Let me show you where you listen to me. So this is what's wrong with you. You're not listening to me. Now listen to me. You see right here? Look. Look at you right there. Look at you right there. You was looking good, weren't you? Yeah, you was. Okay. Look at you right there. You was looking damn good right there. What happened? Why did you fall off? Look at you right there. You did really good. You can really get back to that. You just got to stick to the plan. Figure out what that is. Let's go.
Dang, we done fell off again. I don't even know where to begin. I look at myself in the mirror and I feel so lost, so destroyed within. I just feel like I done really let myself down. I'm pretty sure we all heard that, after the age 40, it's 10 times harder to lose the weight. After you turn 40, you're going to wish you had the body of a 20-year-old. Yeah, I should have listened. I really hate that Anyway, we're not going to make this so sad soap or sad, nah, we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to speak life into each other. We're going to speak life into ourselves. And I feel like that's the most important thing. I'm a very optimistic type of person. So I try my best to see the good and positive in everything in every way possible. So I just felt like, sometimes we overlook that we are able, that we are capable, that, we still have today. So it's like I don't want to count myself out because of what I have let happen to myself. I can take accountability. I've been eating good, feeling good, not working out, doing it sporadically. But 99% of the time, I have literally been enjoying the ride. I have been enjoying the journey of getting fat. So I'm not going to make myself feel any less than because I actually enjoyed the food that I've been eating. Yeah, it's been off the wall, off the craziness, eating all type of stuff that I just know I'm not even into. I've been eating pork. So it's I know better. You know what I'm saying? I know what I really want. I know how I really am. But I just took a season off to really enjoy myself. So I'm not about to beat myself up for what I've done. I'm just about to get back to it. And it's I'm not really the type of person who likes listening to all this rap and, how they down talk women and try to belittle women and make us feel like we not nothing. So I've been listening to podcasts. I know. It's kind of crazy. But I've been listening to different podcasts and different people that I normally vibe to their music. That now I'm able to, listen to them on podcasts. So it was kind of crazy to me because I was like, okay, if I've been listening to music this whole time, it's only a couple of artists that I can listen to and really love listening to while working out. So especially early in the morning, if I'm up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and it's I don't want to hear bit, that, I don't want to hear that. And then it's sometimes I was I don't want to listen to people down talk women. We hear that enough. I don't want to hear that while I'm trying to get motivated and work out and gain this new positivity for myself. That's the last thing I want to do, is to hear some rapper or some artist down talking me, and then I really don't want to hear a female artist talking about their WAP. Like, baby, I'm trying to step on this treadmill and get my life together. I can barely breathe, and you want to talk about some WAP? I don't know if it's just because I'm 40 and up, but I like listening to people who have good positive outlooks on life and really have something positive to say. So like, I was checking out this J. Cole album. I know. I love him because he's a storyteller. So it's like I can get lost in his words because I'm that type of person. Like, you have to get me there mentally. So like, listening to him rap and being able to follow his stories and the plots, and it's just so good. And it made me think about me. Yeah. Like, while I'm trying to do this whole YouTube, and it's like, yo, some words from him, Issa Rae, doecii, got some deep meaning.
The source is in me. It's not in a bottle. It's not in a label. It's not in a man in a suit. It's not in a dollar bill. It's not in a radio. It comes from me. And I don't need anything outside of myself and the glory of God to lead me anywhere in my career. And once I did that, I was like, I'm going to write a mixtape. It's going to be fantastic. I'm going to tell my story the way I want to tell it. I don't care about hate.
And it's kind of crazy. Like, after I heard that, I was like, yo, that's pretty dope. Like, when you really think about your whole, not your whole life, but majority of your life, you're like, yo, when you're young, you're like, yo, when I get on that drink, I just feel so good. I can freestyle, or I can do this. Or when I smoke, I used to smoke. When I smoke, I just feel like I can create and develop these, you know what I'm saying? Like, my talents is just up to par. It's just like the best of the best when I smoke or when I drink. Or I could perform best when I drink this energy drink. Or I could perform better when I take this and I take that. And it's like, no. It's all within you. And that's basically what I got from what she was saying, is that, like, there's no outer source that she needs. The source is within her. God is within her. That's all she needs to create and be the best version of herself during her creativity, is when she tap within. She don't need no outside source, and she don't give a damn about what anybody else say. I love that. That was pretty dope.
I just don't want to be seen being comfy. It's just,
Yeah.
I would rather, again, be behind the scenes and just working, and then emerge like, the cocoon thing, where I'm like, I feel like I'm very much in this cocoon, in like this self-made cocoon, just like becoming what I want to be, like becoming this. I, to your point about the typing cluster years, I feel like the last couple of years I've been a moth, and now I'm like, oh, I'm about to come out a butterfly. You about to see.
I mean, I love that. I'm thinking about this idea about, productivity and pressure. Like, at what point does all of this productivity that you've got in your life become pressure to you? Is there any sense of that?
I think when it comes to, I put a lot of pressure on myself, for sure. But then, when I think about the other people who are depending on me, and that could be people at the company, that could be, it could be familial. Yeah, I just...
Oh, you have that too?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
I thought that was very, very interesting convo that they had. Like, just feeling like, because I can kind of like visualize myself there in that convo as well. Like the whole being cocky and like, not cocky, but I'm gonna say like confidence. When I hit like 25K on my TikTok, I was like, yo, like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know I got this. And then it all came together like, bitch, no, you don't. You're not making sales. You're not producing. There's people on here with millions and millions. And it's like, there I go comparing myself. And that's what made me retreat and go back to the cocoon of me. And it's like, okay. And then with the whole pressure thing, like the society norms of, man, you're over the age of 40. You're supposed to be here. That pressure hits alone. And then the pressure of, oh, you're 40. You don't have kids. You've never been married. And it's like, is that what I'm supposed to be doing? And it's like, I put this added pressure on myself of where I should be. And it's like you start comparing yourself to other people. And it's like so much pressure from your parents of wanting grandkids. And it's like so much pressure of society of, oh, you should be to achieve this far in life, or the younger generation have achieved more than you in life, and there's people like your friends, there's doctors, there's lawyers, there's nurses that's going on in life, and you're just stagnant doing what? YouTube? And it's like you give yourself so much pressure of like where you should be, and it's like for family give you the pressure, your friends give you the pressure, and it's like, oh, well, you're not married, you don't have kids. Like, oh, you're not succeeded. You're not a doctor or a lawyer. You haven't succeeded academically. And it's like, what? Like, this is a journey. Like, and we all put that pressure on ourselves. And like Issa was saying, like, she don't have the exact same pressures as other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, because she don't have kids, but there is familiar pressures that's all around her that she's dealing with as well. So I felt that to the deep core of me. Like, that personal pressure is the worst.
I remember writing songs, especially with the great ones, you know what I mean? But I remember those like how people remember like scoring game-winning touchdowns. You know, that was so much time spent downstairs in my crib in the studio while the kids are at school, sitting in one spot, like putting a puzzle together. So enjoyable. So enjoyable. It took so much time. But I don't say that to say like it was like work. It was like putting a puzzle together to challenge myself. When I got to that second line, I didn't even know what it was going to be until I said, I persevered through the worst. Now I'm just rhyming. I persevered through the worst.
I'm setting rules. You can't cheat. You got to keep persevered through the worst. You got to keep 4 syllables minimum. What if? And I get excited because I'm like, oh, that'd be so amazing. But then the fear comes to like, almost a voice of like, don't even try it. Like, yo, why? Like, that's not possible. There's not enough rhymes. To keep it clear and to keep it the way you want to do it, stop, bro. And then the other voice is like, yeah, but what if, though? Like, nah, like, yo. And then at that moment, I'm giving myself a door. I can leave and give myself leave, or I could just take the mission on some GTA shit or something, and I take the mission, and I go, okay, I drive a steer to the church.
And I didn't return probably until the next day, where I probably put in another 7 hours in the same spot, piecing the puzzle together. And the greatest feeling is to every time you get a line, and every time you get closer to the end. Oh my God! And then when you get to when you're almost to the finish, and you're like, yo, I almost can do this. I'm almost there. Like, what the fuck? Like, but then you still have the fear of like, yo, what if you ran out? What if you ran out of rhymes? What if you can't connect it? What if you stall out? What if you run out of gas again? You know what I mean? Nah, fuck that. I chose my mission. I gotta do this shit. And then when you actually see it through, and you get to the end of that shit, you know what I mean? And my mama had me over to the doctor, and I watch as my spirit reverts. And I'm no longer here on this earth. And it's like, oh my fucking God. Like, oh nah. And in that moment, it's like, yo, that's the joy. That's the gratitude. All this other shit, even right now, and the recording of the song was amazing. That was a moment in itself, because I did it in Miami.
And the reactions are at the bottom of the pole. That's beneath the floor, because
no fulfillment comes from that. Very little, nothing comes from
response. I'm realizing that. I've realized that over the years, but I see it clearly now. It comes to the creative. Good or bad?
Yeah. Good or bad response, no fulfillment comes from that. The fulfillment comes from being in it.
Right in it, that's the blessing, that's the joy. Then getting to the finish line, oh my God.
Thank you, God. Like, the best feeling, true fulfillment comes from that. And then
recording it, same. Like, there's an awe, and there's a wonder, and there's an appreciation,
because I know I ain't do this. Like, I'm only capable of doing this because God bless me.
With he's sending me the words. All I gotta do is be clear enough to hear them.
He's sending me to be. All I gotta do is be observant enough to recognize when it's the one. You know what I mean?
So it's a gratitude of like, wow, and amazement. You know what I mean? And that's all the fulfillment.
Then releasing it, there's a fear. There's an excitement and a fear. Oh, damn.
This is crazy. I can't wait till they see this. But damn, if you're putting your baby out there to be fucking shitted on and judged. And
so there's a fear there, you know what I mean? But there's never going to be a fulfillment from any of that.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's all. When did you realize that in life? Or as an artist? It's probably the best.
Yeah, when J. Cole dropped these interviews, man, he is so poetic. He's so deep in storytelling. It's like, it make you feel like you're right there. But what I got from this is like, yo, when I put it in introspective my life, it's like, yo, I spent, like, if you just go through my YouTube page and you just go to my videos and see, like, yo, I've been trying to, like, perfect my craft. And it's like, yo, I spend 4 or 5 hours trying to learn a new, hook or a new something to add to it, or, you know what I'm saying? Just taking advice from friends, family members, and major shout out to Aaron Reactive. But like, just taking in advice and like learning from different people, and then after you spend like 4 or 5 hours just learning the tools to, really get this YouTube thing popping in your creative bag. And then you spend like 4 or 5 hours doing it. I remember the Sunday, like even with me editing this, it's like, I'm trying to do how I vision it. It's like you're the visionary, you're the creative, you're the director, you're the storyteller. You're all of these things, and you're trying to perfect your craft and make it look good how you would want it to be. And at first, like when I first did the edits of me in the car side by side with myself, I was like, you could see this and you could see that, and I need to, fix some of this part right here. If you could see that, I'm really not standing there, and you could see that that's really not me in the vehicle, that I just put myself in the vehicle. But it's like, allow yourself some grace. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just learned a new trade. You just learned a new skill. Like, where's the grace? Where are you giving yourself some grace for learning that something new? And then, like, when you put it out there, you're just so scared how people going to perceive you. And it's like, the comments, like the people that's coming on there and saying negative posts, like, and some people that follow you on your Instagram, follow you on your TikTok, just say negative things towards you. And it's like, oh, well, you done fell off. You used to be fine. You used to be this. And then you used to, your posts used to look like this. And now your posts don't even look the same. Like, you trying to, and it's like, none of that matters. The only thing that matters is doing what works for you, learning it, and then like being so happy that I'm able to do this. Like, I learned a new skill set of putting a screen recording of my phone on there where like you could see what I'm doing on my phone. I was like, that's so dope. Like, I'm so excited. Then I get so nervous, and then I put it out there, and it's like, what will the world enjoy it? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you have to go through all of that as a creative person. So it's like, I can relate to what he was saying. So, after all of that, I just really say, like, you could fall off, but you're really falling into love with who you are. Enjoying the journey, falling in love with who you are, and just really intaking a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out, touch some grass, feed some ducks, enjoy your time with God.
Whoa, so you gonna push my camera? I don't have nothing. So y'all gonna debo my camera like that? I don't know what to tell you. It's a lot of shit over here though. Oh, my ass is out. I don't want to have my ass out. It is a little cold out here though. But these ducks are gangster, baby. Well, I guess I just really wanted to come on here and check in with you guys. But it's cold out here, especially by this water. So, and these ducks are gangster, so I think it's best I leave them alone. They following me like I got the golden goose. But I really just wanted to come on here and say, like, you really have to get out your comfort zone. Being able to recognize that I'm not where I used to be in life, but it's not about that anymore. It's really all about where I want to be and not where I used to be. You look at your past for reflection. I don't have no food for y'all. You look at your past for reflection. And then after you realize that that's where you used to be, and you use that to say, okay, this is where I'm going to get better at. I use that as I've been there before. I know how to do that. I know how to get there. But now I want to be better than that. I want to be 10 times better than that. I know I could be better than that. So it's like, it's really all about... All right. Look at what the helly? These are some gangster birds, man. I'm just trying to be a macho lady. And they attacking me like it's crazy. Now they chill mode. But yeah, so I got me a little matcha, and they got like a little strawberry and matcha cake to go with it. It's pretty cool. It's nice. I like matcha. I've been sipping on matcha for years now. So, I mean, by itself, it's kind of nasty. But with some caramel or some vanilla or brown sugar or something like that, it makes it taste a lot better. But it's still a little breezy out here. But yeah, I just wanted to say, like, I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I got to experience this journey in life. And thank you guys for attending my TED Talk. I have a crowd here. You know, you got to be able to entertain the ducks, you know? So I just want to say, you guys, you know, did you just check me? This nigga just looked me up and down like he ready to fight. So it's just basically saying, like, being grateful that you have these type of experiences in life. You never know where you're going. You just know where you've been. So use that as a strategy to go further in life. So I know I done been to hell and back. So it's like now I know I can be better, 10 times better in life if I just stay focused, get back to the goal, and realign with myself. This is bad. The matcha with the caramel and all of this, the cakes and stuff, it's bad for me. But you gotta have simple pleasures in life. And if this is all my simple pleasure is, then I feel like I'm the same way as well. Like being able to know that you might mess up, you might fall down, you might even gain 100 pounds, and that's really okay.
I'm saying all of this to say this, you guys. I fell off, but your girl coming back. I'm coming back and so much better. So stick around if you want to see some more workout videos. I'm pretty sure I have some posted. If you want to see more content and how I'm about to drop this weight, get big fine on them for the summer, check out my videos, my apartment update. Check out my videos. Look, just keep looking. Check your girl out.